Hello, I'm Jessica Bragdon. I'm a ninth grade science teacher here at Franklin School of Innovation. I also coach middle school basketball here, especially during this season. And I just wanted to share my story and my experience with service and volunteering during Hurricane Helene. It was an interesting opportunity to give our students a chance to see what volunteering is like, especially for their local community in a really real world crisis scenario with the Hurricane Helene. I helped out with the community room. Our community room rapidly turned into a location for a lot of our local community to come in and get free supplies, canned goods. We had diapers. We had, things that elderly people might need, reading glasses or warm socks or clothing and all kinds of things. Community was very giving and supplying those, and every table in the community room was stocked with all kinds of things. Those efforts actually got started by Rebecca Hecht, which is one of our parents, that were that is a continuing part of our community. So she reached out and got a lot of the resources in the community room. And then I stepped in after they were there to kind of help manage the room, help bring students in who could come and interact with the community, help them find things they needed. We had a number of local families that came through multiple times to get food items. They would bring their young children, and they would have coloring sheets, things like this that they could do. Miss Robbins kind of donated art supplies to kind of get that station rolling. And it was great to see community coming together. And it gave everybody some consistency and some scheduling and some routine of where to find things when things kind of felt uncertain and things had been in an upheaval. I have two of my crewbies that joined me in the community room and did a lot of volunteering hours. So we kind of touched back with them when we came back from Hurricane Helene. And sorry about the walkie, and got a chance to talk about the service requirement that we have here. Every student is required to get 40 hours of service, and oftentimes this is a second thought for a lot of kids. And this really was put it in the forefront for our freshmen of why we need to do those volunteer hours and how important it is that they, even as ninth graders, have something of value to give to the community. When I came back and checked in on a lot of our kids, they had already gotten so many different volunteer hours in different ways. And we really just had a conversation about how that can uplift your own mental spirits in a time when things are uncertain. Giving what you can to others just really helps you, connect with that community, build that community back up. And those are all protective factors for mental health in a situation when a lot of people feel uncertain and anxious when resources are scarce. So it was really great to get a chance to connect with kids on that real level. Outside of the hurricane, and I was glad to help, organize things in the community room. It was great working with the parents. We sent camping supplies to Yancey County because a lot of them had lost homes, so they were living, in tents, until they could get those things reestablished. We donated many supplies to low-income housing, so I would contact and call local housing groups, different teachers, Mr. Pauly, JP, Ms. Wagner would help deliver those. I took many loads to Goodwill that we couldn't, offload, by the time we came back, to be able to continue distributing that, and making sure they get to people at a lower cost to help them out in this time of need. So it was just really great to be able to do something productive and helpful for the community, get a chance to connect with those students. And so it was great. I think one of the things we do really well at Franklin is trying to teach the whole child, and through crew, getting to know them in all aspects. We have our Habits of Scholarship of action and persistence and ethics and leadership. And a lot of these things really refocus in on those Habits of Scholarship in a real way that they can see as meaningful beyond their school days and into the community at large. And so it's just a great chance to practice those in real skills in the community.